peace, and power. It's your girl, Shara the Goddess, and I'm back with another video. Check this out, right? I'm here to tell you that you don't supposed to be fitting in with everybody chosen one. You ain't supposed to be like everybody else chosen one. You ain't supposed to be like them. You ain't supposed to try to fit in. Everything about you says, I'm different. Everything about you says, you the chosen one. So I'm here to remind you that never, ever try to fit in with the crowd. That's not who you are. See, you gotta remember where you're at. You gotta remember that, chosen one. You in a simulation full of AI technology walking around you every day. That's right, I said every day. Every day, all day. So it would be foolish. It would be very foolish of you, chosen one, to try to fit in with the bots. It would be foolish and not very smart that if you tried to do that. And for a lot of chosen ones, I understand that what you're doing, especially when you're first going through a spiritual awakening. You already talking some off the wall stuff to these bots and to these NPCs and these so-called people you've been dealing with your whole life. The stuff you talking about, they can't get with that. They can't vibe with that. That's not on their timeline. And when you come around talking all your jazz, talking all your talk, they can't get with it because they can't register what you're saying. And they don't even want to because it sounds so strange. And some of them may say a little demonic. Especially when you're dealing with very religious people, you start talking about meditation and spirituality. They look at that stuff like, because that's what they've been programmed and conditioned to believe. So you trying to fit in and convince them of what you're doing and explaining stuff to them, like they can't get with it. So when you're first waking up, you may feel a little insulted when you try to explain what's going on to some of these people in the matrix. You may feel like this is why I always say we passed the level of trying to wake people up. It's past end game. Either you know or you don't know. It ain't meant for you to know, evidently, if you don't know what's going on by now. That's just a fact. So trying to fit in with these people, fit in with the in crowd, it's pointless because everything about you is different. And when you look at that, or when you really think about that, chosen one, that should make you feel like way up here. Being regular, being basic, is played out. That's a programming. Like, they want these so-called elite, these fake ass elite, they want you to be regular, and that's why they promote the same agendas and the same propaganda and the same commercials, like, because they want everybody to be one-way thinking. And that one-way thinking is everything that they want you to think, want you to feel. So when you being the rebel that you are, when you go against what is considered normal guidelines, once you step out of that box, people may look at you a little weird. But to me, that's a compliment. That's a compliment to be different. That means that you're not allowing what society says you should be. You ain't following those rules. You're not a sheep. And these so-called people out here, that's exactly what they are. They stay in the line just like their leaders told them to. And when I say stay in the line, meaning they don't go outside of the box. They still care about what people say about them. They still care about, doing certain things so they don't seem a little strange to the people in their life. Like, they care about that, but you chosen one. That ain't your vibe. That ain't your MO. So I'm here to remind you, never try to fit in. Always stand out. Always be different. Always do your thing, whatever your thing is. You're very rememberable. One thing that I know about this life, when you are different, when you the type to stand out and you don't try to, be ordinary, you're always gonna, you're setting yourself aside from the crowd. So you can't do nothing but be remembered. And not even that you're trying to be remembered, but you know what I mean. Like, us chosen ones, we are like the new wave of energy coming in. So since we the new wave of energy, you already should know that trying to fit in, trying to stay the same and be the same as you have been in the past, it's not going to be allowed. It can't be allowed, because you can't tell two stories at the same time, chosen one. You can't be ordinary, that's one story, and be great at the same time. That's the second story. So it's like you got to pick a lane and stay in it. So when I say never try to fit in, that means that you're stepping away from that old story. You're entering into the new story. And being that you are entering into the new story, that's already automatically going to make you not fit in. And that's something that I'm promoting to all of us chosen ones. Like, make it your effort every day to do something different, to do something that you love to do, and just do you. Just do you. Don't try to go along with the get along gang. Don't do that, because it's two different timelines. It's two different realities. So don't feel bad because you don't fit in. Like, let me tell you this. If you get a feeling or thoughts that, damn, you just want to fit in, you still want to be like everybody else, you want to know about the spirituality stuff, you want to make the leap, you want to be the chosen one, you like all of that. You know who you are. But then you have moments where you like, damn, I just want to go back to how things used to be, or I just want things to still be the same. I still want to, be able to converse with people in my life and talk about BS, but still be woke at the same time. It don't work like that, chosen one. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. So just stay mindful of that and feel good about it. Know that the choice that you have made to stay consistent in the new algorithm, meaning to stay in alignment, to vibe high, to be very cautious and about the things that you choose to do every day, like it's gonna pay big rewards. You're gonna, it's the law of cause and effect. Right now you're creating the cause. And the cause is you doing what you're supposed to do every moment, just staying in your lane. And by default, the good default, your effect, meaning your reflection that will begin to show in your life, is greatness. So you're going to look strange and crazy when you're first starting out anything, when you're doing something new. Let me say that. Anytime you're doing something new that has never been done before, people gonna look at you like, what she got going on? What the hell he talking about? I don't, she lost it. He lost it. Like, what? I don't, you're gonna get that type of feedback, or you're gonna hear about, like, people, you may, I ain't gonna say all the time, but sometimes you may feel that that's what they saying about you. And it don't even matter. Like, that's because you're doing something new. That's because you're doing something new. It's never been done before. They never seen it. So you got to think about, you can't even expect them to be on your level because it hasn't been proven. You ain't proved it yet. Not even saying you're trying to prove it to somebody, but even for yourself, like, you ain't seen the benefits or the reflections of you being the new energy, being the new algorithm, being the chosen one. So you're going to get a little strange look. So you may or you may not. And you may feel like people talking about you. They may or they may not. It don't even matter if they is or if they ain't. The point is you leveling yourself up, staying consistent, and knowing that you're working for the greater good. You help bringing in this 5D. You help bringing Atlantis here. That's what you're doing. So you got to stay committed to being original, to standing out. That's your lane. That's your job, to make sure that you ain't being the old algorithm. Being the old algorithm is being caught up in the matrix. And we passed that. Even though we still in the matrix, we see how this matrix is operating, and now we know how to operate it. So I just want to give you a reminder, never try to fit in, chosen one. Never try to fit in. Always stand out. Be different. Be creative. Be innovative. Be outstanding. And always understand that everything is working out in your favor. Because you're the chosen one. Never forget that. Anyway, till the next time, enjoy the sunshine. This Shara the Goddess. Take care of your energy. I'm out.